Welcome back to Leatherwingback Productions Gaming. I'm Taylor, and we are in Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I'm just continuing my recording from last episode. And, gotta click back in. There we go. Alright, so we did a couple things there, so now we'll go back to Gilded Cage. Let's do this one. So we need to go back to the guy's house, which was over here. Right? Yes. At least I assume that's where we need to be. Looks like right across the street from our house. Oh, police barriers are up now. Can I just go in the front door? I've got a key. Yes, okay. Cops don't care if you're inside the house. Okay, so I think there are doors behind the curtains. Ooh, that's a picture.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
It looked a little bit better zoomed in than it did from a distance. I swear I'm not hunching my shoulders. The camera's just at a weird angle. Okay, and I bet that one goes out to the yard. Yeah. Okay, up the stairs. Or do we want to look at the elephant? Oh. Hello. Is there somebody home?
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Tell me what you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you.
No.
Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose.
Okay.
Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Come on,
Please, Mr.
Sherlock.
Holmes, with that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Let's look at some evidence here.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl. and my room stinks of the animal. As if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
I wonder if she did something and it set it off.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Okay, I guess the rest of it I don't need information on. She considers Goliath dangerous, but he had never been aggressive with Theodore before. She's shaken but willing to provide answers if I find anything else. Okay. Nothing in the Mind Palace. Honey, I can't pet you right now.
Who's a cute bird?
What? This dog. I'm still pet sitting. This dog just wants love 24/7.
She packed as much as she could carry.
A romance story?
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Ah, those sound familiar.
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
Well, cameras have some serious limitations at this point, Sherlock.
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk. You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
You can't read.
Speaking aloud helps me think.
So John doesn't know he's an imaginary friend. Isn't that what Sherlock's note said? Honey, I need my other hand. I'm sorry. We'll cuddle later, I promise. Oh, I just know I would stub my toe on that bed all the time. I used to have a captain's bed, and oh boy, I had bruises on my shins from that sucker. That's why I actually put baby bumpers on it. Ooh. To protect my poor shins.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
Alright, what the heck? I think we're a little bit obsessed.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Right? You can smell this room, right? Like, for real. I mean, this looks more like some, like, poacher's den than someone who just likes elephants. Elephants Man. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Wow, he's quite the arrogant punk, isn't he? Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore, to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
I feel bad for his daughter. Okay, just this?
What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
I mean, yeah, is this... It did mention another
A catchy
elephant.
title.
Oh, I saw it. There we go.
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Pink. Yeah,
Why the
greedy.
spectrum? From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution. Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
So, this is an old friend.
From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
That looks like a finger.
Relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Oh. It's, prosthetic. Interesting.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
I wonder why. This one.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Okay. Now what? Oh, here's the book. Follow the path of blood, betrayal, and revenge, and the first part of the trilogy of bazookaology. Steel-muscled Nabe and flexible Laura attempt to find the lost city of the moon. However, there is somewhat oversized monocle that has been focused on them since their journey to the center of the earth. Dr. Madbone. Giant underwater spiders, poisonous parrots, and bloodthirsty mummies will test the luck and knowledge of our characters. Will our beloved pair of scientists survive? Find out in the first part of Adventures of Nabe and Laura. Interesting. Sherlock's parents were friends with Theodore Gilden for a long time. Who? Oh. They lived adventurous lives, traveling the world in search of antiquities. This photo has been in Gilden's study for decades, a reminder of fond times past, or perhaps a symbol of regret. Interesting. Photo of Imogen. The victory is for you and you only. The 1879 race finals. For my lighthouse in the darkest storm, Paul. I found the first book in Imogen's room. The humiliation of the written word is unfathomably rather popular. I suppose we can at least attempt to understand why. Where would I find those? Are they in her room? Construction plans for Ivory Baths, and the name A. Swift was listed as a partner, but has been crossed out. Perfume vial with a transparent substance inside, and an engraved elephant's head on the side. It smells truly terrible. Whatever it is clearly of animal origin. Given Mr. Gilden's eccentricities, I do not know what to expect. Alright, let's go talk to Imogen. I've got some new things to ask you, my dear. I'm also very curious where the copies. Oh, it's the light in the game like shifted. That startled me. Nope, don't want to show her that.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul, he's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Oh, well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit. A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my
there we
father in the
go.
old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit. How can you read something like this? It's hard to...
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Ooh.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan. It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Okay, I guess I got everything I need from her. Partnership ended. Okay. So this is one we need to do, and this one involved a lot of paperwork. So the city hall? I don't know where to find these books. Is it just here in the house? Oh.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
She said it was her favorite series. I don't think there would be one in here because I don't think she likes being in here. I guess I should do an intuition check over here. Just John and her. Okay. Down we go.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
Uh-huh. Oh, everything. I've gotten all evidence here. Should we go out this door? I'm not sure where we're gonna find those books.
Hog heaven.
Okay. Alright, so for the Ivory Baths construction, we probably need to go to City Hall, which is this one, right? No. That one. Suddenly had to check that I was recording. Okie dokie.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Oops. Hello. Let's see. So So, citizen probably? Legal documents for Miner's End. No? Maybe other? Oops. I need, oh no, it's Old City. Legal documents, oops. Businesses? There we go. Notice of registration. Gildan and Swift Limited. By authority of the government of Cordona, this deed registers the creation of Gildan and Swift Limited on this, the 21st day of June, 1877. Theodore Gildan is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances and the land known as the Roman outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as an archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnott Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned, hereby agrees to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned, hereby waives all finder's rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive right to publication of all academic findings thereof.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we have a registration. So that gives me a location. Let's go talk to this guy real quick. I'm not sure how to find the rest of the trilogy. So he's down at the yacht club. Which was over here somewhere. Right there. Alrighty then. Ooh. Are you painting? Am I supposed to check the shops every once in a while, or? Is this the yacht club?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
That's a question I can answer.
Thank you. Paul missed the race, and no one has seen him since morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the yacht club. Ooh. Down here. He missed the race, which means he might have something to do with this morning's shenanigans. Quite the mess in here. John, you scared me. Where's his ship?
The Champion's Whirlpool. Pool's bread and butter.
It's the current champion. But he didn't make it to the race. Here we go.
Bloodied bandages. Someone being hurt.
Where would a champion hide a key?
Probably in a trophy. John. Or in his ship. No? Well, where else do we need to look? I don't see any yellow dots. That's just the way out. Maybe I just have to write the right thing. Hold on. I noticed a bloodied bandage. This is the one we need. There we go. Slightly crooked. It's a smudge blood on it.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
Let's see.
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
What is this?
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
Oh no. There's a cover.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
I think he was using Imogen to get close to Theodore.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
To earn big, you have to spend big.
See what the leather has to say. You gormless, gilly wetfoot. You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career's over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gildan.
Mr. Gildan wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Whirlpool win. Total stakes 100. Total winnings 600.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
I thought you weren't allowed to bet on yourself.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
Don't get to back out of our deal. Hold on. More notes?
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
That sounds suspicious. First, I want to read that note. You don't get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh leaves for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race. Somebody's in trouble. Okay, we still need to go check that out. This is where I am, so I think there's still something I'm missing. Nothing in this room, really? Alright. something in the Mine Palace, so let's go check this out. No? There's still evidence to be found here, though. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do here. It's the door we came in. Well, I'm not sure what else. There's got to be something else, right? Don't fall in the water, Sherlock, because apparently you can't swim. There must be something else. Because it's not saying all evidence collected. So there's something here. Whirlpool room had a box full of darts in an excellent state. This still has a marker on it, so still something in here. Oh, storage, of course.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Oh, there's the next book. Sails of Hatred.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
That's still not everything. But I don't know what else I'm missing. This one? No. We got everything here. We got everything at the desk. Yeah. I don't know what I'm missing. 'Cause nothing's showing up. I would think we have everything we need. It says there's still evidence to be found in here. It won't let me go in there, whatever that is. Anything at all.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to be doing here. I can't go through any other doors. This one? Nope. Oh my goodness, I don't know what else it wants. Found the second book, whatever. See, it says found the key. Do I need to look at the bandage from the other side?
Bloodied bandages.
Nothing. I don't know, guys. There's apparently something else in this workshop, and I have no idea what it is or where it is, so we're gonna leave. Okay, so we're not gonna mess with that one right now. There's that. We need to figure this out. Excuse me, sir? No? Okay. Let's go. Gentlemen?
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you with that, sir.
Of course not.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
And I can't get into the yachting club, right? Or...
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
So the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you, friend.
Help me, please.
I can't help you, friend.
I think one of the treasure pieces is here, though. Is it that one? This one? Maybe. Yeah. Yes, we'll just look at the picture since I'm here. Ooh. That's not something that... Okay, I'm looking for a bench on the pier. Since I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to find in that workshop. There it is. Ugh. The islanders protested against the renovation of the yacht club as an unnecessary luxury. However, once Governor Sinclair presented a yachting tournament, the protesters reluctantly agreed that it was a necessary investment. Just as the Romans, the people of Cordona were hungry for entertainment to escape the daily burdens of ordinary life.
Another treasure located. Let's celebrate.
Where was the race supposed to take place? Except they'll be keeping an eye on him. I don't know. Okay, so those are done. I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm sure it's something in the workshop. For now, I'm just going to go deal with this. Old City, Roman outskirts. Here's the Old City. Are those the Roman outskirts right there? Or are these the Roman outskirts? Roman outskirts. Bazaar and Arnott. There's Bazaar. Looks like Bazaar goes all the way around. Yeah, so it is over there. Over here somewhere. Guys, I'm gonna have to look up what that's supposed to be. Okay. New clothing trader. Does that mean there's also an antiquities dealer around here somewhere? The fireflies keep making me think that there's something I'm supposed to be looking at.
I remember the monument. Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
What is what? The giant hand?
I know I'm standing very still, but I'm not the statue you're meant to look at.
Karim of the Silver Hand, the pirate with a golden heart. I told you I remembered him.
Hey Sherlock, I'm up here. Guess what I found? A riddle, and it's about a treasure. Listen to this.
What? John, you've surpassed yourself.
On top of the monument was carved the first in a chain of riddles which, as John suggests, lead to the Silverhand's lost treasure. The first riddle, a hand with treasure, a quest so sweet. Stand where Eros Road and Crooked Street meet. A few steps toward the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard and Wishing Well shares.
Come on, Sherry. This is just like the old days. Sherlock and John on a pirate's treasure adventure.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that since I'm here. The hand me down, really? Alright, corner of Eris and Crooked. I think that's down here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. That is quite the ways away from this statue. Hello? Well, wait. If Find the courtyard a wishing well shares. This isn't it, is it? That might have been it. Ooh, hello. Release me another one. What's with the locks?
Back off, Sherry. You're attracting too much attention. I've almost tracked down a member of the Masonic Lodge. Or is it the Order of the Lynx?
Hi? Okay. Well, we still got a ways to go. Here's a little market, though. Oh. The mosque. Okay, so... getting closer. We're also very close to a coin. Should I veer over and grab it? Yeah, we're like right on top of a coin here. The East is a delicate matter, Sherlock. It took me some time to work out the old city people, as they are not especially welcoming towards outsiders. Oh, I need to stop at the clothing shop, dang it. Take, for example, the House of Ramir. They lost their superiority to the House of Eagle, who adapted to British rule, and they still refuse to change. It's such a shame. They make the best coffee in the whole of the Mediterranean. I would frequently pick my morning brew from the coffee shop frequented by Ramir workers, and visit a street nearby that has a direct view upon the big tower. I'd walk it slowly, enjoying the quiet bustle of a waking city. A little further, in front of a large wooden gate that blocks the road, I'd turn left into the archway. Through it, there is a yard where I'd sit underneath a big tree, enjoying my coffee and listening to the covert conversations from the balcony above. You can find your reward in the roots of that tree. So, coffee shop. We have to talk to people. Why is there an axe buried in the door here? It's a little concerning. I have no idea how to say it. I don't think I'm gonna try. Actually, I wonder. No, I'll deal with it later. Okay, so this here is the corner, right? Stand where Eris and Crooked Street meet. A few steps toward the mosque, and left at the first stairs. So where is the mosque from here? There. Left. And it should be in this courtyard. John, that's rude. You're almost there, let's not postpone. You're seeking an ark that is made of stone. Head east from the old ruins, my friend. It guards the ancients till the end.
So the treasure is real, but tell me, John, how did you even guess there would be something on top of the monument?
Didn't I ever tell you about my psychic abilities? I should have. I even know where we ought to go next.
Do you now?
What else do you need on a hot day like this?
It says the old city. Is this the old city? Well, this is old city, but ruins? East from the old ruins. I don't know where the old ruins are. Is it these up here that I was heading to anyway? Actually, maybe I do have an outfit I could use. Yeah, Arnaud and Bazaar is where I was heading. Anyway. And that also happens to be east of what I think might be old ruins. I don't know.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruit.
Learn how to find the recruiter. Ah. Pro-British. Next guy. I've overheard that in order to enter the dig site, I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the Old City Marketplace in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. Interesting. These have to be the ruins, though, so if we go east... what did it say? East from the old ruins, guards ancients until the end. Well, this is east. Is it something over here, maybe? No? Oh, no, thank you. There's the bandit lair. No thanks. Didn't it say something about an arch? Seeking an ark that's made of stone. So like that.
Fed up.
Hello. That's not a fun thing to see.
Salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Perhaps. Did we find something at the top?
You keep getting things. This walls holds a lot of secrets, including one of ours. John gave me a hint how to recall what happened here, and I can't ignore it. The memory began in Old City when we walked along Bazaar Road past the ruins of the Fortress of Holy Spirit. Back then, we found something, and John claimed to have a plan for it. Okay.
Ah, it was an old skull. What a lucky find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier to climb these walls back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Well, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
You didn't use him for your production of Hamlet?
An old man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
I have to find this recruiter. I'm doing on time.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow of infinite jest, aren't you?
Right. Oh, bird, what was that about?
The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
Oh, we made a little gravesite for him.
This is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more.
Is it a real skull?
The skull is ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress. I remember now, you said this skull was my father's.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John.
Oh.
Uncertain. Abandoned by my father.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. Putting this man to rest, it did help.
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological merit.
I got money for that. Okay.
Sherry, I think we're getting the hang of this.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gilded cage. Still don't know what to do about that, so we need to do this. Overheard that in order to enter the dig site, I need to be employed. So, Old City Marketplace in the west end of the district. Which is this right here, right? Yeah. But, since I'm here, I actually need to go get clothes.
Don't miss out on my... Let's pick something that suits you.
I need something that suits the area. Probably that one, yeah? Upper class ottoman or... I mean, I can afford them both, but... Yeah, it wouldn't be upper
A
class.
good choice. A good choice indeed.
Ooh, actually,
Let's pick something that suits you.
do I need a hat? I probably need a hat to go with it. A fez. Fezes are cool. I think that's a lady's headscarf. I don't know if...
Don't leave. Take one more look. Don't miss out on...
I don't know that this really saves me that much time. Maybe a little. Alright, I need to go to the market. And actually... Good sir, could I ask you about... coffee? Hmm. Oh yeah, I haven't finished that one.
Is this familiar to you?
No, it's the first time I've heard it.
Yeah. It was worth a try. I think that just unpinned it. I don't know how that works. Oh. Alright, this place is a full-on maze. Good grief.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that heavenly Turkish delight around the corner.
No, but I bet they sell the coffee. Says it's pinned.
Could you help me?
Nothing stands between me and helping a fellow citizen, except the absence of knowledge. Ask someone else.
Thank you for trying. What about
Is
you?
this familiar to you?
If you ask that again, I will find where you live and break your windows.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Sir?
Are you able to help me?
Interesting. But I've never heard of it.
Near the coffee shop, there's a street that has a direct view of a tall tower. Well, this ain't no tall tower. Oh, there's a clothing trader. Yes,
Don't
that's
pass
what
by. Welcome, welcome.
you look like clothing.
Don't miss out on my unique...
Don't miss out on...
clothes.
Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Is it?
May your purchase bring you joy.
That took like almost all of my remaining money.
Come.
Can you satisfy my
Decorate your
curiosity?
house in Oriental
No,
style.
it's the first time I've heard it.
Is that John? What are you doing, John? Okay. Interesting. Learning things about gameplay all the time. Oh, wait, can I eavesdrop on them? No? Corrosive. Unfriendly. It said cannot be entered by members of the public. Yeah, it says I need to talk to someone, right? I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the Old City Marketplace in the West End of the district, has a scar on his neck, and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. So, I need to look like this guy? Would that be considered a pro-British?
Don't pass by. Welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
you know who it is? Oh, sorry. I need to sneeze and it won't come out. Where'd he go?
Don't miss out on my
Don't
unique
miss out on the best
clothes.
carpets on the island.
was probably that guy in this harms animals. Sherlock, you can maybe just give him a little nudge. It says... Yep, not him.
Don't pass by.
Oriental
Well,
rugs at a good price.
Maybe this guy? Yeah.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I'm not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangear. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
Yes.
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I love tea. Tea doesn't count because you get tea from all over the place. My British breakfast?
Do you know how I started my day? With a fry-up. Bacon, sausages, eggs, and I could have eaten everything twice over.
You shouldn't eat all that for breakfast. Your stomach won't last. But it does show that you're dedicated.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Fabulous. Find anything else? No. I already dealt with the front yard. Okay. Let's go. I don't know what to do about the site. I don't want to change my clothes. I want to go to the dig site. Doing good on time. This way. Eh. Right there. Oh. Excuse me,
Stop
sir.
loitering and get inside.
Oh, okay.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Oh, where would that... Where? I can't get in there, so he's not in there, so I guess he's down here. This guy?
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
How did you meet me?
Don't ask questions. You'll have to find the answers yourself. I'm not a nanny. I'm a busy man who is changing the course of history.
Okay.
I am ready to work.
I guess we just need to snoop
Do you know
around.
what I am working on?
Ivory baths.
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything. Always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I
Wow.
will definitely take
What
a
a
closer
jerk.
look to memorize my superior.
He almost sounds like Zevran. Inconvenient, but continues to wear. Meticulous. Excuse me, sorry. Dirty clothes, indifferent or poor? Unmarried. Pardon me. I see elbow. Elbow bruises. Muddy crummer. Let's see. Well, I think he really is just a knowledge seeker. He uses all of his resources to locate this ancient site, driven by an obsession to expand the knowledge of humankind. He does not care about his appearance nor occasional wounds incurred during research, such as an injured elbow on his left arm. His life is documented in a meticulous detail in a diary he treasures. Arthur Swift has sacrificed almost everything he has in a thankless attempt to uncover more about the past. Yeah, I think that's him.
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
Interesting. Okay. Theater threaten to end Paul's perks yachting. Arthur may have received his injury while falling on Gilden's shed. Okay. Professor Arthur Swift looking for the tomb. Got a profile. Alright. Let's investigate then.
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or 2.
Titus and Vetus Conquest. Titus and Vetus Lemonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the riots of the Bellovaci and Allobroges. They were the key commanders during the siege of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for their worship of minor gods. Titus honored Eros, while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Ooh, I'm having trouble talking today. Not much is known about the brothers, except for the description by Pliny an Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Vetus held a shield large enough to cover the sky. Though the exact locations of the tombs remain unknown, historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vetus in the autumn of 12 AD. Okay. Anything else? Something inside? Ooh.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Hi, John. I don't get to sneak into the tent?
A plan for this whole operation. This reminds me of my father's room.
Oh, his father was an archaeologist. Titus Lemonius' tomb has been found. Near the city of Corinth, British archaeologist Sir George Griffiths has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate, General Edition? Titus Lemonius, owner of the legendary twin sword of Romulus, gifted by Augustus himself, first emperor of the Roman Empire. In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around the prominent statues, revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus. A female statue, presumably a mother, holding a basket of fruits, looking to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and the other, Eros, god of the east wind. All this being played in a circle with the statues of two brothers, Titus and Vetus. Achievements of the archaeologist has been crowned by the crown.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down.
Okay, anything else?
Don't touch anything here.
All right.
Back to work.
About that. Let's go up here. There's a statue over there.
Somehow the text remains legible.
Well preserved.
Let's see if I remember my Latin.
An inscription near the four pedestals translates to Vetus rests nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he's guarded by the gates of his brother and the autumn wind. This is the autumn one, right?
The goddess? A mother. Someone's wife.
Is that John making shadows over there?
There were 4 statues here originally.
So what happened? There.
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Where is John? There he is. Good grief. Okay, so... Vetus resting by where the ones who wish to... guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. So that's the autumn wind. I assume the giant statue over there is his brother? Oh. His eyes look odd, don't they? See, anything back here? No. Let's go over here. That looks like Poseidon. Okay, so nothing there.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
Someone kicked it? Oh, I missed one.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
No. Nope. Do you want the tilted pedestal? No. Closest to the beach? No. Lion helmet. Kick the statue. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
Do I? Was that a recreation noise? Okay, so the one closest to the beach, which I think is it this one? No, it's back here. This one. This is the lion statue. Yeah. But we don't have to tilt, right? Yeah. Oh no. Which way was it facing? Workers at the dig site found the lion head originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. Well, that doesn't tell me what. Well, for now, we'll. It says he lies between the gazes, so. I think this one needs to face the middle, but it won't let you. It said closest to the beach. That's closest to the beach, right? What else do we have here? I think this one is that.
You're not even trying, Chef.
4 statues. Female, the wind, looking west, with a basket of fruit in her hand. Okay.
Concentrate.
Shush, shut up. That way. So she's fine. Looking east was another female statue. So she should be facing out to sea. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Between those two were the remains of the statues of Titus and his brother Vetus. Titus wore a lion helmet, while Vetus carried both. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head originally lay closest to the beach. Should be that, right? But we don't know which way
You're not even trying.
the brothers
Sherry.
are facing.
Concentrate.
Nope. So he's literally, probably because he worships that one, and he worships that one. I don't know. Let's try it. There we go.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
What does that tell us? With the scene recruited, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. Well, it was the... Beware the one who wishes to disrupt sleep, for he's guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. Well, she was looking that way, and he was looking that way. Oh. Oh, Vetus is the lion. No, Titus is the lion. Wait. Found an article about the tomb of Titus. So... Titus wore the lion helmet. Yeah. We're still looking for Vetus. Guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind, who was the sickle. So this one and this one. This way, maybe? Why am I buzzing? Hello?
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
There we go. Now what? Oh, he's gone, so I can go look at his desk. Pardon me, nothing to see here. Zoological bestseller Tusks and Trunks provides a most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. You think the pheromones he had were tampered with? Personal diary owned by Arthur Swift describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification, so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. ivory baths, the mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential. Oh, that's curious.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up...
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr.
He did seem
Holmes,
truly
for the
surprised,
news to
though.
truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet. What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
I was gonna say the writer can.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
Which were?
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
I believe him.
Moving on.
Okay.
I've nothing to add. I've nothing to add.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about. I've nothing to add.
Know about Paul?
Nothing to add.
Paul had a
I've
box of
nothing to
darts.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
What do we have here?
I'm a busy man.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated. I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man. I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal
Yeah,
trapped
that's
inside
not
a
enough
stone
space
cave.
for
Goliath
elephant.
needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Yeah, no.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, I guess that's everything. Okay. I wonder where I'm gonna find that. Ooh. Let's see. It was mating season. Do we have the... No? Let's see. Mr. Swift and the partnership ended. Arthur Swift has dedicated his life to studying the history of humankind. He may not have been willing to see that end. Okay. No? Okay. Theodore threatened Paul. No? Okay. No? Alright. I guess nothing else can go together. Oh wow, there's a lot here. Yeah, I don't think he did it. I think it's this kid, so now we gotta figure this out. I suppose we should go talk to Imogen. Ah, can I fast travel from here? No, I cannot. Wait, can I see this tomb? I'm the one who found it, after all. I think that's a stone covering. Okay. Alright, off we go. Let's go talk to Imogen. See what she knows about these death threats. And then, well, maybe I should call it, actually. Let's get Sherlock back in his good outfit. Ah, much better. And then fast travel close to where Imogen is, which is way over in Grand Surrey. See, there's still evidence at the boat workshop, but I'm not sure. So let's go back to her. But not before I end this. Okay. Well then. Oh, an hour and a half goes by so quick. Yeah, so that was another episode of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. We're getting into more of the main case. With a few little side quests along the way, which I didn't push. Like I said, I'm not going to try and 100% this. At least not on the stream. Maybe I'll come back after stream and do it. Or, not stream. On the recording. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If there are other games that you think I should check out, put a comment below. Just make sure it's mostly story-based and minimal swearing, no nudity. And I have to do a quick plug for my fantasy trilogy. The first 2 books are out. A Betrayal of Magic Secrets and Ties of Blood and Magic. I will put the link to the first book in the description below. So if you want to check that out, it'll be there. Other than that, I will see you next time. Bye bye.